The pretty girl isn't necessarily right just because she's pretty, and the cool, successful company that you love using their app isn't necessarily right just because you love using their app. The halo effect. So the halo effect is a logical bias we experience where we believe there are more positive traits, such as intelligence, from somebody that looks attractive, for example. So the charismatic presenter comes out on stage, you see him and you think, wow, he's impressive. And you believe more of what he has to say than perhaps the shy, reclusive presenter. Likewise, you follow somebody on Instagram and you really like a lot of the stuff they put up, you feel like you like them as a person, so you start to believe more what they have to say about some health or beauty product, which doesn't necessarily make any sense. They're not experts on that. So how does this apply to business? Well, it's the same thing. Let's say you really like using Spotify, so you like them more, you tend to believe more the practices that they do in their business might be better. Now, being a poster child for Agile, maybe that's all right with Spotify. It could be the same thing. You love using Jira, so you think the same of Atlassian. Now, the problem here is we're not looking at, are those things actually good? Did they get successful because of those specific things, or did they get successful from obviously a range of things? Clearly companies that are successful are doing something right, but was it those specific things? We don't know. And are those specific things actually right for us? We don't know. So while the reference environment approach to solving problems in your business is great, what you want to do is make sure that you're starting with the actual frustration and issue that you're having, fundamentally understanding why that's a problem, and then looking for places where it's been successfully implemented, not necessarily successfully solved, not necessarily successful companies, and then just assuming whatever they do is going to work. It's not necessarily looking at companies you like. Might be a company you absolutely hate. Might be your competitor, or it might be an equivalent company or does something similar in a different part of the world perhaps, and you look at their software for their market and you think, oh God, I hate these guys. But that's a good approach. The point is not also to look at companies only that you hate, but the point is to understand why what they do works, and first understand why you're experiencing the frustrations and the problems that you are, and how those are actually going to be solved, then looking for something to solve them. Not looking at, oh, well, that company, I really like them, and I was reading an article about them the other day, and they say that they do 4-week sprints, so I think we should change our 2-week sprints to 4-week sprints to be more like this company that I like. That's the halo effect. And you won't notice yourself doing it necessarily, because you'll think, oh, I read this article and it seems legitimate, but you only really bothered to read the article because you like the company in the first place, and you only trusted it more than any other random article on the internet because you like the company in the first place. So it's about that. It's about really understanding the problem that you have or what you're looking to get as a benefit, and looking for companies that have that benefit in their business rather than the other way around. If you like today's video, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on more of these. Don't forget to share it around so that other people can get some of this value out of it too. And of course, say hi in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Cheers.